Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below. It's my email address for your pricing questions about this or any watch you see on any Watchbox platform. Please reach out to me directly. Email me at tmosso@thewatchbox.com. Today, we're discussing a model made from 2001 to 2016, and this example made between 2001 and 2009. Full yellow gold with integrated bracelet to match. This is the Patek Philippe Calatrava 5120 1J-001, a very traditional two-hand hobnail bezel Calatrava with full integrated yellow gold bracelet, a lovely chainmail for a timepiece that's beautifully proportioned at 35 millimeters in diameter by 6.6 millimeters thick, and then end link to end link across the wrist. The total distance with this watch is going to be 44.1 millimeters with an 18 millimeter spacing between the lugs. It's a very easy watch to wear. On my 16 centimeter circumference wrist, you can see it wears easily, super comfortable, nowhere near the edge of my wrist. Despite being full gold and Patek Philippe with a bracelet, it is understated, easily sliding underneath the dress cuff. You can see there's plenty of clearance on each side of my wrist. And I can recommend this watch for a wrist as small as 13 centimeters in circumference. It is a very viable unisex option. Here you can see from a distance, it is beautiful, as much jewelry as it is timepiece. Now, taking a quick look at the hardware, it is a very impressive bracelet. The first thing to note is that we are looking at integration. As you can see, the lugs flow seamlessly into the links, and then screw fixture is employed. This is a wonderful chainmail with ovoid cross-section links, plenty of gaps between the links. So if you live in the tropics or in a hot climate where straps tend to age quickly, a bracelet's a great solution. You can see this one, which is of course immune to moisture and sweat, also features wonderful gaps between the links to avoid pinching skin, pulling hair, or trapping wrist heat and moisture. It is very supple, and you can see the removable links here are fixed in place by screws, as after 2012, I believe it was, Patek Philippe bracelets all use pin sleeves to fix removable links, but before that time the bracelets use conventional screws, so you can more easily size this bracelet at home if you would like to. You could see there is a clasp, and it is actually a closure clasp. This is something that used to be quite common in the old days on older models. Not as frequently seen today, but it is a robust and secure system with engravings that resemble the links to create a seamless appearance when on the wrist, and of course the Calatrava cross, and you can see how the closure works with its multiple stops built in. Taking a look at the caseband, it is simple and strong. It is vertical and sheer, and then somewhat inset with the hobnail pyramide in double row before we get to a slight upswept kick that borders the sapphire. Now you can see that the caseback is set back somewhat, making the watch look even thinner when it's on the wrist. You'll also note that there's a little bit of a countersink to the crown, so it doesn't flare out quite as much as it would. The dial features golden dimple style minutes track outboard. It has faceted Dauphine hands at the center, vertical silver satin finish, minimal branding, and then these lovely faceted baton style yellow gold hour markers. The hour markers, as well as the hands, are gold and manually finished on diamond-tipped milling tools that help to create and finish these components. Artisans who only make those components all day long are responsible for their fabrication. The movement, first launched in 1977, is the upscale of the two Patek automatics. Center rotors tend to be their bulk automatic, and then the micro rotors tend to be their more elite timepieces. So here we have caliber 240, two hands only, automatic winding thanks to that 22 karat micro rotor, 48-hour power reserve, 21,600 vibration per hour beat rate. This movement, which has 27 jewels, does have a free-sprung gyromax style architecture to the balance, and it's adjusted in a chronometer and high horology standard 5 positions. You'll also note that because this is a pre-mid-2009 version of the watch, it has the Geneva hallmark instead of the later Patek Philippe seal. From 2001 until mid-2009, these watches would have had the Geneva hallmark. After mid-2009, they would have had the double P Patek Philippe factory seal. As you can see, it is handsomely hand-finished. The bevels are finished manually. The Côte de Genève are perfectly aligned, and you can see how they're gradiated. They're dark on one side, light on the other. That's how abrasive wheel Côte de Genève should be. If you're looking at stamped Côte de Genève, they're going to have the same level of luminance all the way across, not this gray to silver gradient. We also have polishing in all the jewel and screw sinks. We have satination on the wheels, and we have engine turning on the base plate. You'll appreciate that all the screw heads are black polished with chamfered slots and circumference, and all of this is 30 meters water resistant. Reach out to Team Mosso at the Watchbox for purchase and pricing details.